Okay, let's get back to this, and we'll revisit some bits that we left out last time, like servo, receiver, and so on, steering links. So let's get cracking and remove the ESC plate. We're not going to use these for the servos. Been doing some more research online, and I think we're going to be using this servo with that to drive the steering links, just to get more throw, get a bit more steering. These are about half the size compared to that. We don't get a lot of steering with those, so let's give that a whirl. Gives us two options that way for the most extremist widest hole, and then we've got these other two options that are slightly less, but there's a lot more meat around the servo saver, so might potentially save us if it happens to crack on the other one. So throttle is reversed. That's all right. So steering is centered now, so that's the main thing. Step is to build these. Now we need these to be 126 mil from the end of the rod end to the other end of the rod end, so we need about we'll need 126 mil of turnbuckle showing effectively, so that distance there, and we have 125-ish maybe, so let's now that's about right. I'm just using this mat has got a ruler on the edge, so I'm just using that as a guide. Once they're in place, we can always adjust them that little bit more if we need to. Now the manual shows, or the manual states, that these should be basically that one's going to go straight towards the back, but this one is going to be lifted up a little bit. I'm going to try and make it as horizontal as possible, and to do that I need to move the ball end from the top of the servo saver on the front and move it underneath the servo saver. That's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see how we go. That's another one of the little tips I found online to try and get this to steer properly. That steering link here is quite level with the chassis, whereas that one is quite angled up. So we need to try and level that off next time, or some tweaks later. That's about it for the moment. Gonna have to leave the ESC and steering settings for later, and I've swapped this sucker out, but for now that's pretty good. We'll leave that there. Actually, we'll put that aside and we'll do the next bit that I've been really looking forward to. Now I've basically washed this in soapy water and rubbed it and scrubbed it, and I've still got a lot of mold release in there. Don't know what else I can do to get rid of it other than just put up with it for now and let it wear out. So that's where we are with those. So that's, this side came out nice. Not so much that side. So I might put it on the outside. So now then, let's start these up. That's shiny. So shiny. Two and two. All right. So now let's put these on the truck and make it even more impossible to do anything with. Just so you get an idea of how tall this thing is on its wheelbase, there is just enough room to squeeze the driver in here but without hitting the camera. I don't think I really appreciated how big this thing was going to turn out to be. But here we are. Oh, geez. Okay. And if we go sideways, can you see any of that? Not really. So, yeah. There we go. If I get the body. And there's the bullhead shell. Now we're almost up to the top of the, yeah, less than a spanner's or driver's. Up. Oh, Jesus. So there we go. Giant. Love it. Oh yeah. Chicka chicka. Alright. So just leave that there. We'll put that aside. And we'll start prepping the body for paint, because that's really the next step. Before I do anything with it, before I mount any of the chrome parts, I'm going to have to fix up all of these little burrs here where there was a bit of a parts tree from the injection molding process. Pretty much all that needed cleaning, I think. Let's test fit the sunroof and the windscreens. Don't really like taking these outside of their bags, but I'll do it fairly quickly just to see what it's going to fit like. So that's going on there. Oh yeah! Oh wow! How dark is that? That's going to have to... Oh, there we go. So there. That sits pretty good actually. So quite dark. Quite a dark cab. Blackout windows. Very cool. And they just have 4 screws that hold those in, down there and up here. I think that's pretty much it for this until it's all finished. It's going to be scary painting this. Now, there's only one way to go, and I'll be back with a wrap up with a fully finished truck. Until next time.